I came to TFC serving in memory of my daughter Alexandria, who was 12 years old. She passed away from leukemia in February 2012. As you know, it was a very hard road for me watching your child go through cancer. However, I do this in memory of her. I am a part of TCF in memory of her because TCF helps me to continue to let her light shine. It continues to allow me to have life in Alexandria, that Alexandria is not forgotten. I began attending grief workshops through the hospital. However, those grief workshops did not work for me because they weren't tailored for my type of grief. So I began searching and looking around, and I found TCF, the Compassionate Friends. And so I called up my local Compassionate Friends chapter, and they told me the dates of their meeting. So I decided to attend the gathering. It was really tough when I first drove up, my husband and I. We sat in the car, we looked at each other, and I said, well, I'm getting out. It has to be something in there for me. He sat in the car. But I just really, what I felt is I wanted to just, turn around and go home and put the covers back over my eyes, but I did not. So that first meeting that I went into, as I tell everyone, when I first went into the meeting, didn't know how I was going to feel, if I was going to be overwhelmed or just in another type of meeting that I had attended before that was going to take me nowhere. But the Compassionate Friends, that the people in that chapter, they did not. They welcomed me with open arms, and they just made me feel like, like I belonged. It was at that time is when, not that I did not cry when my daughter passed away, but that's when I actually, broke down and began to cry, because there was people there that understood me and that could guide me. So I just started attending the meetings, what became a little overwhelming for me. And I wouldn't say overwhelming, but when you have people that share with me how long they have been on the journey, I was like, how am I going to survive these years? But they taught me how. The Compassionate Friends taught me how to survive. They let me know that I was still someone and that I had a life still worth living with Alexandria in my heart. Sometimes we have a life journey, and that one little piece of the puzzle may be something that someone is looking for. So a lot of pieces of the puzzle were shared with me, so I want to share back to let you know that we can do this together. I live the Compassionate Friends credo every day. You need not walk alone. And that's what I intend to do, is I want you to know that you are not alone. Though the road may look rough and it looks scary sometimes, but it's not going to be that way the whole time. Though you're going to miss your child every single day, there's not a day that does not go by that I do not think about Alexandria. But it doesn't always come with tears. It comes with smiles. I say, I'm doing this for you, baby cakes. I am still a mother. And so I have to, when I share that with people, I see the smile. I see like a big relief come, over them, that you are just like me. Yes, I am. To the Compassionate Friends, you need not walk alone. When you read about it and everything, you're looking like, yeah, right. But guess what? You need not walk alone. You don't walk alone. Even when I attend these conferences and everything, it's like a family reunion. It's like a family reunion. And then you meet new family that you didn't know. Well, you don't really hate that they're there for that, but you it's just nothing but, all I can say is nothing but love there.